Well, hey everybody. Ah, crap. Doing triceps. Alright. It's so cold. Even after getting a warm-up set, I'm so freezing. Jeez. It's so cold. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, Democrats. Woo! Now I'm warm. Woo! Now I got the blood pressure going. Crap, that was not smart. All I did was just stand there and just dwell on how much fucked up things Democrats are getting away with right now, still. And it's still unfolding. I need people to know that the first and only ever Somali police officer went in on the first or second day, right after that Renee Good got killed because she married a filthy lesbian, because she didn't know how to please a man, even though she's a straight woman. So didn't really make sense, and it was all the lesbian's fault for telling her to drive away after the cops told her to stop. Anyways, but yeah, right immediately afterwards, no one knows about this because it's not being covered. But a first ever Somali police officer went in. They rushed to a scene in Minneapolis, and a woman who called the police because of a disturbance came out in her bathrobe, and it's a blonde woman. And supposedly she was good looking too. And they parked, and the Somali police officer, who was on training still, fired across his partner through the driver's side window, and killed her immediately as she was approaching the cruiser. But they weren't telling her to stop. They literally parked, and she saw them coming, was walking down from the steps, just entered the road, and he shot and killed her. It's not in the news at all. I actually had to stop watching the news because all it is just people caring about these Muslim fucking terrorists in our country that are raping and killing children. and trafficking them, and then giving them drugs and killing them that way too, whilst trafficking them and, you know, whoring them out. So yeah, the world is really fucked up when you can't call the police anymore because one of the police officers could be a really hardcore Democrat. Oh wait, I know exactly what that feels like, except for I'm not, you know, a fucking pussy that's gonna let them walk all over me. So they have hell to pay. They don't even fucking know it yet. Stupid motherfuckers. I'm just waiting. The revenge is a dish best served cold. And it's out of sight, out of mind, not thinking about it. I just know, like, know it. You know, my targets are my targets. They'll never change. And either karma or I get them. But it's going to take a long time because no part of my life is going to ever be affected by another fucking mental midget fucking loser again. Some scumbag fucking pussy that thinks they're fucking tough because they had fucking 15 years of anti-democracy and were ruling their country literally with an iron fucking fist. It's no fucking joke. Democrats are serious fucking communists. That is no fucking joke. Back to Triceps. Now that I'm fucking ready to take all my clothes off because I'm fucking steaming. I'm fucking fuming. I'm fuming. And what's probably funny is the woman that probably called the police, because conservatives are no better to not call the police because they're all fucking Democrats. Seriously, most police officers are fucking Democrats. That's why they wear the blue. Well, it's New York, but still. The boys in blue. Normally, police wear blue. Or, you know, fire is red. Industrial is yellow. And the police are blue. And it's funny because there's no strong blue anything. It's just corrupt blue. Just corrupt blue. Like, that entire stupid fucking show. The dumbest fucking show. You know you got the worst fucking actor out of anyone from the fucking Sopranos to be on Blue Bloods? And it's so fun. It was hilarious because, like, the second to last season building up, he became, like, one of the main characters. And it's like, every time he made a quote, it was like, oh my fucking God, where is Tony Soprano? Like, he would go and say weird shit, like metaphors or like just phrases and stuff, and Tony would just be like, what the fuck? And Tony's a nice guy, but he would just be like, get the fuck out of here. Well, I gotta remember what he called his fucking. I gotta remember what he called his, like, they were like, oh, what's that total joke that the British people do to make, haikus. It wasn't a haiku, but it was, the British people make fun of him because it's like a ridiculous Japanese tradition. And you can't even convert it to the English language. That's why haikus in the English language are so fucking hilarious. Because there's no such thing. People just claim that there is. It's a form of writing that doesn't convert to English. But the English people, not the English, but the American English people still tried to do it. And that's why the actual English people have done nothing but satire and just like, pick it apart like nobody's business. Like, oh my God. I wonder, like, oh, I was gonna make a pop culture reference, but none of you would probably get it because I doubt most of you paid attention to the civilized world when it still was 20 years ago. Because, I mean, look at Britain now. It's a fucking shithole. It's fucking disgusting. It's Minneapolis everywhere. And then some. Because the police there won't just not enforce, they'll arrest you for racism or raising your voice. But the immigrants can raise their voice all they want. It doesn't matter. Like, it's so funny because the police in Britain are literally like the definition of racism because they are so anti like black like law enforcement or anti foreigner, just foreigners in general law enforcement, that it's racist as shit. Like seriously, that's the pinnacle of racism is like all these stupid fucking white people out there that are like, oh yeah, like this is for like, you know, this is for their oppression or whatever. Like, oppression? You fucking kidding me? They oppress themselves for fucking almost 1,000 fucking years. They started fucking slavery. We didn't. Why the fuck should we even have anything to do with their oppression? The fuck? The Jews had their own, like, oppression. And everyone goes and says, well, you know, you can't compare, you know, what the Holocaust was to, you know, slavery. It's like, well, the slavery is still happening. And it's like a double-edged, like, double negative, double loser fucking scenario. The Jews caused their own fucking downfall by being greedy fucks and trying to steal and rape the world. So World War I was the Jews' fault. World War II was a complete genocide against the Jews by the Germans because the Jews left Germany in total disrepair when they were a very high class. I mean, just look at German engineering. Think about that before a war. Yeah, they were fucking pissed when Germany was a shithole and the royalty was like, fuck this. Anyone that doesn't have blue eyes and blonde hair like us, the royalty, is going to be punished. And because there was such a large demographic of Jews in Germany, they were just like, well, American Jews, you know, they really even said while they started executing them, like, thank all your brothers and your family and your cousins and your uncles and aunts and all your other fucking American Jewish brethren because they all are the reason why you will all die. They would repeat that over and over and over again. But that is lost to the Jews. The Jews literally don't want to have a definition for the Holocaust. They don't want to have like a reason for like that insane level of inhumanity. But they're the ones that went and conquered a country and left it in complete disrepair without any disregard for any of the civilians and citizen people that live in the neighboring countries. Like, you wonder why all the Dutch are fucking terrible people. That's because they've been fucked over by Germany and every other fucking country in the fucking world because they were Germany's asshole. That's why you never trust a Dutch person. Fucking ever. And it's like a joke, like, oh, the Dutch, they just, you know, that's how they talk. They don't realize they're being insulting. Yes, they do. That's why they talk that way. What the fuck is wrong with people? That was the biggest stupid fucking joke in Ted Lasso. That joke alone almost ruined the entire fucking show. Other than all the other woke bullshit that they tried to slip in there, whilst trying not to be woke. But it was the beginning of the end of Britain. Like, not the beginning, it was the middle of the end. It was already where they were already in control. Taxpayer dollars were already in control of everything. So, yeah, it was all propaganda Ted Lasso. That's why you can't even. That's why what's his name, fucking Jason Sudeikis doesn't even want to come back for the second for like not second season, but a sequel, because he knows his career's over. Anyone who has anything to do with that show, their career is fucking over, because yeah, it's going to be watched by everyone, so everyone will see how much of a fucking audience, modern audience, I should say, panderer, and you only care about the fucking money and pushing your fucking agenda, because unless you are completely not associated with corporate Hollywood today, which is woke, which is communism, Walt Disney, like even the History Channel went over about how fucked up Walt Disney was, because he was like neither anti-war or pro-war. He even got questioned many times about his position on war, because he was literally the person who provided propaganda for, like, I didn't even know this until I watched the documentary and was able to put two and two together. He was the cartoonist who did the fucking Nazi propaganda. It was Walt Disney. Walt Disney was the Nazi propagandist. He made cartoons for and against Nazi Germany. He literally split his business to sell cartoons for Americans and cartoons for Germans, and the French and the British, and as many other places that just didn't have the technology of cartoonism or the time and the patience to put that many fucking like pictures over and over each other, and like to get it to play a video. Like the beginning of filmmaking is like the same thing as the beginning of cartooning. They're like the same thing. Like it's just picture on picture and picture and picture in order simultaneously in frame, where even regular live videos are still just a shit ton of pictures, just like if you were to take a book and that you would always get that would have like a picture story in it, and you would just flip it fast and it would show you the whole story. It's the same thing as watching fucking those movies. So yeah, Walt Disney was the creator and supplier of all propaganda during World War II. And they don't even, they like skip over that. I mean, see, I'm getting riled up because it's so fucked up how ignorant America is. You don't realize that the enemies are right in front of you. A lot of you motherfuckers don't have a fucking clue what's up from down. Never mind what's right from left. What's right from wrong. Oh, you stupid fucks. Why did I even say anything? I was just like, trying to warm up. Because it's so fucking cold. Now I'm sweating. Because nothing pisses me off more than these stupid fucking pussies living like they're alpha males. Whether they're female or not. Because the females want to live like alpha males. It's like, bitch, actually fuck with an alpha male, a real alpha male. You get silenced real fucking quick. You won't have any fucking teeth either. You look really funny trying to eat going on the cob with no fucking teeth. For my favorite movie. Just realized like how anti-Semitic that scene was. Like, cause they the Blues Brothers pretend to be what was it? Union directors. He's like, you guys from the union? He's like, yes, we need to see your union papers. He's like, how about we go in there and play it in all night, whether you like it or not? How about, I fucked that up. It's like, cut that part out. It's like, how about we go in there and play without no fucking union papers? What you think about that? You gonna stop us? Stein? And which is a Jew joke. I just. And then he goes, you're gonna look pretty silly eating corn on the cob and no fucking teeth." And now I think about it, John Belushi probably was Jewish. I mean, he was incredibly fucking talented, and he was the funniest motherfucker like to ever live. But it was mostly because of heroin. But I mean, John Candy and John fucking Chris Farley, all heroin. That's why Steve Martin, they say that he never did drugs. That's why Steve Martin has never really been funny ever. Like fucking ever. Like the old jokes on Saturday Night Live were because he did it with the funny people. Like two wild and crazy guys from Czechoslovakia, which is my actual last name. And I'm Czechoslovakian, which is fucking hilarious. And yeah, they're just like, how would you like to hang out with us and party? And that was like the whole skit. It was just them doing that shit. And Steve Martin was always like, because he was like 20-something years old and never did a drug in his life, so he still had the energy of a fucking child. Fucking pussy. I mean, drugs aren't good. Don't do drugs. But don't get into comedy unless you've done a lot of them. That's why Jim Carrey's the fucking master now. Because everyone's like, Jim Carrey's gone crazy. It's like, no, he is not pandering to the masses anymore. He is not pretending to be this clean-cut, white man that can be sold to the masses like he was for like 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Yeah, I'm 30 something, so definitely 30 years. So it's like, yeah, now he's just like, yup, I hit a lot of fucking drugs. And then like new actors, when they do the actors around the round table, which is actually pretty great if you get Jim Carrey and other fucking hardcore fucking real actors. Oh, like Jim Carrey was there doing like his most ridiculous, like, oh my god, the show's fucking so fucking crazy, but it's hilarious. He plays like like the real Mr. Rogers. He plays like the actual Mr. Rogers. And it's fucking crazy the shit that he does in that show. It's awesome. It's like he's back. But it's like so much darker. Because like Black Monday was literally all about like, doing coke and pills. Love me some pills. I mean, that's like one of my favorite quotes in the whole show. It's like, I got some orange juice, I got some purple juice, and a shit ton of cocaine. Come on in. Oh my god. That show had like the best ever season finales. It had 3 seasons and it was fucking epic. That was like probably the last, or probably the only time we will ever see that level of misogyny in satire ever again is Black Monday. And it's a damn shame. That show is, yeah. So when he's like, in the round table talking about everything with like, It's Don Cheadle, which I don't want to like him because he's associated with Marvel, but then again, he's not at all at the same time, and it seems like he's got nothing to do with it. But he does get grouped in a lot with ignorant black people. Like, he's a white guy. He like, and he can play like a black dude enough where it's hilarious, but he's not really a black guy. So it's like, when you have him on all black cast, it's fucking awful. But if he's in an all white cast, he's the token black guy, and he's fucking hilarious. And it's not because he's the token black guy, but because he's just among his element. He's among, it's like those people that are like, oh yeah, we gotta go and, help out the poor and all that shit. Yet they live in Beverly Hills. And which I don't know if it's still a good thing because it's California, and California's a shithole now. But anyways, all right, so I guess some more Skull Crushers, because that's all we got to do. I'm just kidding, because look at how beautiful it is. This sexy motherfucking beast! Oh! I put it together in like 4 hours, but I decided to go and just stare at it all day yesterday. Literally, it's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's so great. It's got like foot pedals, and they like flip up so I can do rows. And I can go and do tricep pull downs. Like, look what I'm doing, look what I'm doing. Set, so I got 145-pound plate on that side, and when I do regular back, I just add another 45 on the other. But yeah, I am officially using cables, baby. Wow, it's been so long since I've done a workout like this. Ah, yeah. Ah, ah. Look at this magnificent motherfucker. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And a setup where I can do rows, and I can do back, lat pull downs. And then I got this set up, this triangle, which you can't see because everything is way too low. Oh, this thing is fucking a work of art. I had a dresser right here, and I wasn't using it because I hang all my shit. I got a fucking lat pull down machine. And I can do fucking triceps. Do you have any idea how many years I was considering of just buying a pulley system for my basement? Not realizing that if you were to buy a pulley system, it'd probably cost you almost as much as this exact entire fucking machine. Because you have to put this together. If people aren't intelligent, I guess. This is a masterpiece. I tightened everything perfectly. Like, I made it so like the pulleys were tight, but not tight because they're being pinched, but tight because I don't want them to ever fucking break. Like, they have weight limits, and I guarantee you, with how well I put this thing together and how well and how strong this steel is. I mean, it's cheap steel, but there's a lot of it. It's shit steel. It's the worst fucking steel ever. Every time I fucking put a bolt in, it crimped it. But I didn't over tighten, and I used lock nut washers. So this thing will never come apart or ever loosen fucking ever. So the only thing I need now is a leg press machine. And I have a full fucking gym. Oh yeah, Dad. Fuck you. Cocksucker. This almost exact same thing, except for it doesn't have the special rows setup that's made to do rows. It was before the thought process of being able to do rows. So my dad added an extra cable right here so that it would go down, and then added his own pulley at the bottom, which he thought was revolutionary. Now you can buy them for $165 on Amazon. And this was the nice one. Like, Body Solid, they have their own, but Body Solid is fucking cheap. Like, I'm not saying the quality, because all my dumbbells are all Body Solid, or Body Works, not Body Solid. Body Solid is my Preacher Curl bench, but they're all solid, or I want to say Solid Works, but it's Body Works. But yeah, you can get, which I was starting to talk about, I priced it out. You can get that entire rack of dumbbells up to 50. I have up to 60 because 3 of them are steel sets that I got from my uncle, which immediately rusts. So it was like, thanks for nothing. And also, the first time I started using them, that fake fucking disgusting, always dirty motherfucking toothless fuck that was my biggest anti-friend ever would go and throw down the dumbbells, who is the reason why I initially ripped my right shoulder, because he was on a stupid fucking flip phone when he had, and he also had the fucking ringtone as a song, which was his notification. So that's how stupid this motherfucker was. And it was a rock song. So it would just kick on this rock clip for like fucking like 10 seconds. And then that would be his notification. It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's not even like the catchy part of the song. If it was, the song would just be ruined. No matter what song you did that with would be fucking ruined. It's like having your favorite song be your wake up song. You're gonna fucking hate that song. No matter what. Like, Three Dog Night, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. Never understood a single word he said, but he's always had some mighty fine wine. Oh, he always had some mighty fine wine. Singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Da-dum-da. If I were the king of the world, da-dum, I tell you what I do. Da-dum. I will wear your cars and the bars in the world and make sweet love to you. Say it now. Joy to the world. See, that song, which is a fucking masterpiece, which thank God is so good, it stands the test of time that I love it again. Like, but not as much as I used to. It used to be that type of song that no matter what you were fucking doing, you got up and you started shaking. I'm doing this at home. Okay. But yeah, I woke up to that song. Before that was American Pie. I still don't like American Pie. Alright. Ordered these suckers when they were on sale. And these are the brand of the more expensive version of this that's identical Just you could have it prime instant shipped to you within 1 day. And it's funny because I got this when I said, like, hopefully I should, could get my back machine and I could do triceps. I could have done triceps 2 days ago, but first day, after I finished this up, it was like 9 p.m. and I was fucking exhausted because I just shoveled again. And I did my neighbor's driveway just to be, a good person. And now it's gonna snow again. I guess we're gonna get a whole another fucking day of snow all day tomorrow. Jesus Christ. I mean, I miss not having responsibilities. I could literally go and never shovel ever, just jump in my car and just punch it. Oh, oh, whew. About to get naked for all y'all. Just do one more set. Because this thing is fucking awesome. I feel like when I first connected my laptop to my surround sound and was able to watch, and then my monitor wire hooked up to the monitor of my screen. So it was like I literally had, like, it was the beginning of the HDMI, cross screen. Everyone, that's tech savvy now is like, psh, that's 5 years ago. It's like, motherfucker, I was doing this 20 years ago. You're a fucking newbie. You don't know what it's like to enjoy technology when it first hits you. That rush that you get, that hardcore just fucking, where you're just like so excited because it's just like, I can't believe that I have mastered this advancement of evolution. I mean, being able to watch every single thing known to man on my laptop, on my flat screen, like I own it, and then hooked up to my surround sound. That was like the pinnacle of fucking everything. And then HDMI came out, and then I didn't need the long auxiliary wire. But then you have the old flat screens that you use up all the HDMI ports because they don't have extra ones because they're not used to people having, like, like 7 or 8 systems, because they're not coming, because before then they weren't coming out with a console every year or 2 years. So yeah, it would be like one console. I mean, back then they were hooked up through the cable wire. I still have those hookups. I have 3 of them. And they're all in mint condition because, like, I stopped using them because I started using the RCA wires. But yes, this is evolution. Look at that fucking sexy bitch. Look at that. It's so fucking sexy. It is. God, it's fucking awesome. It is like, they're just pulleys and like scaffolding, but still, this is like, this is 2 body parts. Like, full, this is like, well, technically 3 because it's upper and lower back. We finally got it! How many fucking videos do I have where I'm over there in the preacher curl bench going and doing these, and now I get to actually fucking do pull downs? My lats are gonna turn out to be fucking these big ass wings before you know it. Alright. Let's get to it. I mean, I love these fucking pedals too. They got grippies, and then you flip it up, and then it's angled for doing rows. It's like boom, and then you're all set to like go down. And it's like you don't have to switch cables, none of that shit. When you're exhausted, you're like, ah, fuck, I gotta do rows. That doesn't mean I have to add a cable here, run it down there. Oh, and pull the chair off because my dad didn't fucking, make up for that. He had to take the chair off. So when he set it up, didn't take the chair off. And I'm like, why is it so fucking hard to do rows? It's because I was digging literally an entire fucking line into the back machine. You think my dad would have given it to me then after I fucking damaged it? But no. Where the damage wasn't visible. Especially if it was coated in dust. Then you couldn't see it ever at all. But I fucking love this. They're angled and shit. So it's like this. Oh! This thing is fucking awesome. Then you lay them down and boom, you got a perfect place to just stand. You got grippies and this thing is a fucking masterpiece. It's going to take me over a month to not get giddy every time I wake up and look over this way. When I first kept seeing it, like, I kept thinking it was like the innards of a closet. Like, it was like a closet that was open or something, because it was like all the way out here, and normally my dresser's like back here up against the wall, and it's only like this tall because of the mirror, and the dresser's like down here. So yeah, it was my total. It was like a dresser that was made for like, it was a classic dresser that was made for men and women who didn't have armoires or didn't have beauty stations and just wanted to get dressed and look in the mirror real quick before they go into the bathroom and then do all, their hygiene stuff. So they could actually go and look at their clothes that they're wearing. It's one of them classic old mirrors. The wood is even made to go in the brackets that hold the frame of the mirror up, bend forward like this, and then you loosen the dials and you pull the bottom of the mirror forward so it sits like this at an angle forward to you. So it's like made to be bent, and this is wood. This wood was strong enough and made to literally be bent like this. And that's how it's made. It's like the centrifugal force of it is that when you have it arched like that and you tighten it, it pivots itself. So it's perfectly, like, I haven't gotten rid of that dresser and have held on to it since I was a child because of what it is. And I haven't been using it. I mostly just been using it as like my, valuables, like storage, where anyone would think there'd be clothes in there, but no, there's, a couple $1,000s worth of product in there. Whatever product your mind went to, just assume you got it right. So here we go, and I can press my legs up against right here. You can't see, but these are where, the pads, the round cushion things that you put your legs underneath, which all is perfect. Oh, even the chair is perfect. It's a heavy duty chair. It's no like piece of crap like bike chair that's gonna fall apart after a year. Damn, this is so much harder. Ugh. It's because of the pulleys. Ugh. I got them tight. Ugh. 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 I love how I cannot, I don't have to be super gentle with this fucking thing either. Thing's not falling anywhere. like this, you know. Boom. Yeah. My triceps are fucking pumped. Oh. Flare down at the bottom. You flare out. You pretty much do this at the bottom. Like so you go, and then do that extra little bit as you pull down. You don't just do this. You pull, you go down. And holy crap, this is a tricep workout. This is fun. It's my favorite part of triceps. And I haven't been able to do this in fucking a decade. Because my father's a fucking asshole. And he's made me work for everything I've fucking owned. Not like I'm not fucking wise to it. Or I have hubris or some type of shit. I've worked my ass off to the point where I didn't want to go on, even when I had everything in the world. It was just like, this fucking being a machine shit isn't worth it. Didn't stop getting like unbearable where I would literally have nightmares about being late to work on my days off almost every fucking day. Or every day. I'd wake up like 5 minutes before the alarm would go off on not enough sleep and it'd be like, oh shit, I'm late. There's no fucking worse feeling than that. And that's all because of that fucking never-ending feeling that when you walk through the door and you punch in from that moment until you punch out, you need to be moving. You need to be either walking or you have 3 machines running and you're just standing in front of the cut that is the most delicate to make sure that the tool doesn't break. That's the only time you're allowed to stand still. Well, after a while, your body just gives up. Your body's not made to be a machine. It's not made to go on unrelentlessly for decades. After 20 years, my body was just fucking done. And I couldn't do it anymore. And then, at that point, I had the most cushiest job ever. If I started at the position I was, knowing what I did, what I knew, or not knowing what I did in the past, but I'm saying knowing what I knew, is I would have been peachy keen. I would have had, you know, I would be the definition of a happy wanderer. Some dumb motherfucker walking around without a care in the world, ignorance is bliss, fucking just walk around, just, yeah. Not even smart enough to think about life, because if you think about life, you think about death. So, I got this machine. Oh, okay. All right, now I'm just gonna take a 10-pound. Now I'm gonna do some tricep kickbacks. Yep, motherfucker. Biceps are still dead. That's how you know you had a good bicep routine, and everyone who has commented in the last month to 2 months is a fucking moron. I didn't have to go back and do a bunch of reps either. Alright. Electric shock. Alright, some tricep kickbacks. Woohoo! My triceps are spent. Fuck yeah! Fuck yes! Focus. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yes! Fuck yeah! I don't even need to do these! These are icing on the cake. Oh. Alright, one more for the left for good luck. Because I'm right-handed. Not because I'm for good luck. I'm a bodybuilder. Bodybuilder. Ugh. Oh. All right. This has been Bodybuilding by Holobic. I'm your sexy host, Sean P. Nah, but for real, this is Bodybuilding by Holobic, and I hope to see you next time.